you're not fully vaccinated, you have good reason to be concerned. You're at a high risk of getting sick. And if you get sick, you're likely to spread it to others, including friends and family.
That message from the president today as he announced major new efforts to fight the COVID Christmas surge, and it involves sending at-home COVID tests directly to you, among many other actions.
All of this can't come soon enough as an explosion of new cases spreads across the U.S. and right here in the DMV. So take a look at these numbers. Maryland reporting more than 6,200 new cases in the past day alone. Governor Larry Hogan announcing that number today as he himself recovers from COVID. Virginia saw more than 4,400 new cases just in the past 24 hours. And the latest update from D.C., 1,155 new cases yesterday.
Let's get you out to Fox 5's Tom Fitzgerald. He's live at the White House with the new strategies announced today. Fitz.
Jim, good evening. The president acknowledged all the uncertainty out there right now, but centered on some things we are certain of. Right now, the president says there are 40 million eligible but unvaccinated Americans. They are 8 times more likely to be hospitalized, 14 times more likely to die from COVID-19. Yes, vaccinated and boosted people are getting affected with the Omicron, but in large part, they are avoiding the most serious outcomes of this pandemic. Here's what's new. The president tonight here at the White House announcing that the government will be purchasing 500 million new rapid COVID-19 tests to help reduce those long wait times we've been seeing in our region lately. The federal government is also going to be setting up a nationwide network of federal test sites. The first one in New York opening up this week. Also, the government announcing that they are sending 1,000 military troops to hospitals across the nation to ease in overcrowding. The key to all of this, the president says, is vaccination, but testing is vital.
We also need to do better with at-home testing. So I'm announcing today the federal government will purchase 1/2 billion, that's not million, billion with a B, additional at-home rapid tests with delivery starting in January. We'll be getting these tests to Americans for free.
We also heard today for the first time from Maryland Governor Larry Hogan since he announced yesterday that he had tested positive for COVID-19. Speaking from the governor's mansion in an online address today, the governor looked well, but pleaded with Marylanders who were not vaccinated to go get the shot. The governor warned of an alarming rate of COVID in the state of Maryland right now that is opening eyes by many officials.
Last week, we experienced 3 days of more than 3,000 cases. And today, we're reporting a single day high of 6,218 new cases. Most concerning, hospitalizations are now up to 1,392, which is an increase of more than 180%.
And that is alarming. The governor also announced today that at this pace, Maryland could surge into hospitalizations of 2,000 by mid-January. The White House also tonight announcing that Baltimore is going to get one of these rapid surge emergency hospitalization utilization units. One's going to Louisiana as well. The goal here to increase hospital space, ICUs, and emergency departments. We're live at the White House tonight. Send it back into you.
You know, Fitz, it's worth mentioning, too, a couple of weeks ago, Jen Psaki was asked at a briefing about those at-home COVID tests. She kind of dismissed the idea, and today she said she regretted dismissing the idea that the U.S. government would send these COVID tests at home because, as you showed yesterday, they are tough to come by at stores across the region.
Jim, one thing we've learned throughout this pandemic that some of the public statements by our public officials do not age well. I'll point you back to the former president saying that one day COVID-19 would just magically go away. And then the current president, Joe Biden, saying over the summer that this was a pandemic of the unvaccinated. Clearly, those statements have not held up, and we have seen more of this as we've gone along. They like to say that they are evolving in their public statements.
All right, Tom Fitzgerald at the White House. Fitz, thank you.